Hey everybody, welcome back to Turn With VR. Today we are checking out the GeekVR facial interface for your MetaQuest 3S headset. Just the 3S, not the 3. It retails for $20 on Amazon. I'll link below where you can find it. This one we're unboxing it. I'll show you how to assemble it, show you the different features, and of course give you my review. Let's jump into it. Alright, so in the box we have the user manual, we have our facial interface, and we have a replacement pad as well. So right attached to the facial interface right now is the ice silk material and the light blocker there as well. But then we have here the leather material interface that you can swap out if you would like. Now these are removable via Velcro, but they are also, as you can notice, this is kind of on its own little frame as well. So once we actually attach this, we're going to be able to remove this and just leave our base attached to the Quest 3S, and then this is going to magnetically attach to it here as well. You can very easily swap between the two depending on your preference. Now, there are some slots here that you can see. Those are for that extra piece there that I didn't purchase, but they are there if you ever do decide to purchase that extra little piece. So here I have my Quest 3S. I removed the head strap just for clarity, so you can see things a little bit better. We're going to need to remove our facial interface. Best way to do that, in my opinion, is to pinch on the side here, on the top and the bottom at the same time, and wiggle back. Sometimes just one side will pop off at first and you need to do it on the other. I've removed mine a lot that it just, the whole thing usually pops off. Then you're going to need to line up the one that has the base attached to it. And we are going to need to just push it into place. You can hear it kind of clipping into place there. Along the top there. There we go, on the bottom. And if you're not sure whether it's attached or not, if you pull on it, this piece is probably going to come off first. But then if you pull on the base and it stays in place, then you're good to go. And you can put that back on. And we are ready to use it. So I'm going to go use these and come back and give you my review. Okay, so I've had a chance to use it now. Let's give it a review and give it a quick talk about here. Overall, in terms of design, facial interface, really easy to install. I do really like that they have it with a magnetic piece and you are just having the base that stays on there and you can easily swap between the two, and it's pretty easy to put it on. You can see it there. It sticks really well when you're playing. It's obviously not coming loose or anything like that. They have some ventilation in here on both sides as well, which adds to some of the defogging and just keeping your face cooler when you're playing as well. I did test it out with kind of like the light filtering. I didn't notice hardly any light coming in there unless I was really trying to angle it, you know, just above my head, just there above that light perfectly. But in terms of light leakage, the side vents do really well. The nose flaps on the bottom here do average. They're average for light blocking nose flaps that are typical for any type of facial interface. Not the best, but not the worst. Pretty good overall. Padding, I do like both of the paddings. I love that it comes with both options, the leather and the fabric material, because both of those are great for different reasons. If you're going to be sharing a lot, the leather is really easy just to wipe down. You can hand wash the one and you can actually machine dry it, so that's really good to keep things clean and keep things sanitary as well. In terms of getting it close to your face field of view, I actually found that it does a really good job of allowing your eyes to get close if you would like it to. But then I do wear prescription lenses. There was a little bit of pressure on my nose, not much, but it did touch it a little bit, but it was better than other facial interfaces that I've tested as well. So in terms of field of view, this one's good. It's not going to be worse than the stock facial interface. If anything, in my opinion, it actually did a little bit better. It's hard to measure it exactly, but I found that with this one, it got my eyes in a better position, closer to those lenses, so I was able to have a better field of view when using it. Price point, we are looking at $20, which is actually really cheap for a magnetic base with two different types of fabric there for something that's going to make your Quest 3S a lot more comfortable. Note here, it is just the 3S. They do have a Quest 3 version. That's not this one here, so if you are interested in this for the Quest 3, make sure that you find that one and not the 3S. They are different types of interface bases, and so you need to get the right one for that for sure. Overall, would I recommend it? If you're looking for a cheap upgrade that's going to increase your comfort, increase the sanitariness of, if that's the right word, of your Quest 3S, and give you options between different paddings, this is honestly a great option for your MetaQuest 3S. If you have any questions about it, make sure to let me know. I'll put below where you can find it. We'll see you next time here on True North VR.